I've got a spelling test this morning. I can't be late.
Well, you don't worry, sweetheart. You won't be late.
Is this one of those family talks?
That's why we're waiting for Tim.
I love family talks.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
So where's Tim?
He's coming, Tim.
Where's Harold? He's family too.
He's doing something.
Like what?
He's lying down in the front yard.
That's not doing anything.
Yes, it is. He's keeping the squirrels away from his favorite tree.
Theo?
Tim. Amanda, Janet and I have something to tell you that's very important. It's going to be hard, but when the going gets rough in our family, we get together, right?
Right.
For better or worse, we're together, right?
What's going on, Daddy?
Well, we've bumped up against bad times. We're going to get through it. Harold's really sick, sweetheart.
If Harold was really sick, he'd be lying in his doggy bed or in a sock pile.
Well, I wish that were true, sweetheart, but he's had the biopsy, the test. We found out he has a certain kind of cancer, and he's going to be going down for the count.
The doctors don't know everything.
Well, these were really the best tests we could have, sweetheart, and he's not going to get any better.
The doctors are wrong.
Well, I wish that were true, sweetheart, but, and I'm sorry to say this, but he's not going to get any better. He's not going to make it.
What do you mean?
He's going to die.
We're all going to die when we get old. But that's a bunch of years from now. Harold will get old and I will get old. We'll get old together.
I wish it was going to be like that, sweetheart, but Harold's not going to be around for much longer.
So we can take him to the animal hospital. Then they'll make him better. Besides, everybody knows that you can't be really sick if you haven't been in the hospital yet.
Well, sometimes that's true with people, but... Amanda, with animals, it's different.
Well, aren't there any other type of tests that we can do? I mean, there's got to be some type of therapy, right? Chemo or radiation, something.
No, Tim. There's nothing we can do. It's blood cancer.
There's nothing that will help Harold live. We don't want him to suffer.
You know he's feeling rotten, or else he'd be out there chasing those squirrels instead of just sitting there watching them.
Well, if he's so sick, then why did he eat his dinner last night?
We only ate a couple of bites. And this morning I tried to feed him some of Janet's raisin bread, and he wouldn't even take a nibble.
Janet's raisin bread?
Yeah.
Amanda, sweetheart, we have to let Harold go.
Let him go where?
To heaven. To be with Natalie, Tim's mom.
Harold can't go stay with Tim's mom.
Sweetheart, please try to...
No. Tim can't talk to her or do stuff with her or go to the mall with her or anything. Harold needs to be here with us.
And we'd like him to be.
He has to be. He'd be lonely without us. He's supposed to be here.
And we want him to be here, sweetheart, but it's not going to be possible.
Yes, it is. This is home. Heaven's not his home.
Heaven is everybody's home. It's just a matter of waiting your turn to get there.
But it's not Harold's turn. I love him.
Of course you love him. We all love him. But, sweetheart, we're going to love Harold wherever he is.
But I want him here, with me.
Of course you do, but we all do, but he can't be. It's his turn. He has to go, and we have to help him leave.
I don't want to.
I know, darling. But we have to love Harold enough to do what's right for him.
How long has he got left?
I don't know, Tim, but when Harold starts hurting, when it becomes painful to him, the only thing we can do if we love him is to let him go, to say goodbye to him.
No, I won't do it. No, 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 no. I won't do it. No.
And who's gonna stop me?
Sweetheart, I know how hard this is for you to hear.
I'm not listening. It's not true. Hal's gonna be okay.
Harold is very, very sick. The doctor says he hasn't got long to live. He's gonna die.
What does he know? We can find a better vet. One that can make Harold well again.
Amanda?
No, you're wrong. You're all wrong.
Amanda?
Harold!
Won't. Because I won't let it.
Tim. Give her a second. Give her a couple minutes to get it together.
Let me just talk to her. I think I can make her understand.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, Tim, but I think you need to get it together, too. I think if we all go out there, she'll freak out. I'll go, okay? If that's okay with you?
Go.
It's not fair, you know. She really loved that dog. He's been around as long as she has. He's a constant in her life.
In yours, too.
Yeah, but she's just a kid.
Your dad's really torn up about this. So am I. I guess it's okay to be upset.
Fine.
Don't worry, Harold. I'll take you to a whole nother vet. One that'll make you all well again. Come on, boy.
Sweetheart, Harold can walk on his own. Just leave him be. He'll be fine right there.
Don't be afraid. You're not gonna die. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about.
Honey, could have taken him to every vet on the planet. It wouldn't have changed the truth. Look at me. I'm really sorry to have to tell you this, but our boy here is really sick, and he's not getting better.
He doesn't look real sick. I mean, he's not skinny, and his hair isn't falling out, or anything.
No, he doesn't look real sick. But he's real sick inside.
Maybe the tests were wrong.
Oh, we took him to the university, and the vets there are A1 super duper. If we did the tests over and over again, it'd still be the same. Sweetheart, it's really hard to think about losing somebody you love, but what's even harder is watching them get sicker and sicker. And like you said, Harold doesn't look real sick now, but there's going to come a time when he's in a lot of pain. And then, do you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to be braver than all the superheroes and heroines all rolled into one. To let Harold out of his suffering, we're going to have to say goodbye to him. We're going to have to let him go.
No, Daddy, we can't.
Look. You see that big squirrel over there, the one you call Dr. Teeth? He's practically swimming in Harold's bowl. Look at Harold.
He never even lets that squirrel step foot in our yard. He's really sick, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Ready braver than you've ever been before.
You know what I do when I get nervous and upset about something? I clean. I don't just dust and mop. I mean, I roll up my sleeves, I get out the toothbrush and the cleanser, and I start cleaning the mildew off the tile in the shower. It's all I can do to not turn this place upside down. Clean it top to bottom.
I hear you.
I mean, I'm sad, too. Harold and I, we didn't always hit it off, but I really grew to love him. And I think he likes me, too.
He does.
And I know how much he means to you and Amanda.
But it's just not fair. All Amanda ever wanted was us to be one big happy family. And that includes Harold.
I know.
Why does everybody I love always die?
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Do dogs feel pain in heaven?
No. No, there's no pain in heaven. That's why they call it heaven.
Are there squirrels in heaven?
Yeah. Yeah, there's squirrels in heaven.
Harold really likes squirrels. And he chases them for fun, not to hurt them. And I hope there's lots of trees and bushes and cool dirt, so Harold can dig and dig and dig and never get in trouble.
Amen to that.
Daddy,
Yeah.
do we have to say goodbye to Harold, like, right now?
Oh, no, there'll be a right time.
How will we know?
Harold will tell us. And then, well, up until then, just make sure he's the happiest dog that ever lived.
Well, here we are. All together as a family.
Got that right.
You can help me break the spell. Why don't you kiss me and see what happens?
What's bugging you, Tim?
I just some homework. That's all.
What?
What?
Dog bark?
I didn't hear anything.
Harold's toy.
Trevor, I didn't know you were still home.
I'm just, boning up on my divorce law, you know, Peck versus Peck, Allen versus Allen.
What about Santos versus Santos? You working on Mateo's divorce?
Yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta get over there.
Harold's hanging in there. I think I saw him drink some water a little earlier. You go do what you have to do. I'll wait up for you.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I'll be waiting.
Hey,
Amanda.
here. What are you doing, honey?
Sweetheart, what are you doing up? I got you in hours ago.
I couldn't sleep.
What, at this hour at night?
I was watching Harold through my window. He's lying under a tree. And I called him in, but he won't come.
Maybe he didn't hear you.
Yes, he did. But I always call him, and he comes straight in. But I called and I called, and he's just lying there. What's going on, Daddy? Why doesn't he want to come in?
You know, as far as what's really going through Harold's mind, I mean, who knows? But if he could talk to us, what do you think he'd say to all of us, huh?
That he loves us?
Bet you on the top of his list. Next?
That he doesn't want to be sick.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd say that. What do you think he'd say about camping out in the front yard tonight, huh? Well, I don't really know either, but my guess is there's that big gray squirrel out there. He's hoping it makes another appearance so he can chase it around the yard.
You know, Harold, he always tells us what he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't talk, but he lets us know.
When he wants to go for a walk, he holds his leash in his mouth. And when he wants to come in from outside, he barks once.
See, that's how he talks to us.
Will he bark to come in tonight?
Oh, you bet he will.
Mommy, Daddy, if I go to sleep, will you listen for Harold's bark and let him in?
I promise. I'll stay up all night on Hero Patrol. You go to bed now?
Okay, I'll go to bed.
That's my girl. Now give me a kiss. Okay, I'll see you when I get home.
Sit tight. Oh. Pleasant dreams.
Baby, you're the greatest.
You're not so bad yourself.
I'll see you when I get home, Tim.
Bye, Dad. I know why Harold doesn't want to come inside. Well, I've been studying animal behavior and biology, and when an animal gets real sick, sometimes it goes off by itself to be alone, to die. I think Harold realizes that he's not going to make it, and that's the reason why he's not coming back in.
Oh, Tim, I know how hard this must be for you. Thank you for not saying anything in front of Amanda.
She's only a kid. I mean, she wouldn't understand.
Can you help me finish the dishes?
I don't think I'm gonna finish my homework, so.
Oh, help. I've got this. Amanda? Amanda, where are you?
What's all the commotion about?
Amanda! I can't find her. I went to check on her in bed and found her sheets all rolled up in a ball. Amanda!
Amanda!
Sweetheart?
Let me stop you squeezing me really hard.
Well, I was worried about you.
Scare the heck out of us, why don't you?
Honey, what were you doing outside? And without a coat or anything, you're going to catch your death of cold.
It's not cold out. Besides, I had to talk to Harold.
At this time of night?
I told him how lonely I was, and I wish he'd come inside and sleep with us.
Oh, sweetheart.
And that I love him so much, and that he won't be alone.
That's very sweet of you.
But it didn't work.
I'm sorry.
You won't budge.
I know you tried.
Could I put up a tent and sleep outside with Harold?
I don't think so.
Oh, please, Mommy, it's not cold out. I swear.
I know, but it's really, really late.
I'll go to sleep right away. I cross my heart. I could never sleep knowing Harold's alone.
Sweetie,
Please, Mommy, let me sleep outside with Harold tonight. For Harold.
I think it's a great idea.
You see? And Tim usually hates everything I think of.
Well, we'll think of it this way. It'll be fun for us, and Harold will know how much we love him.
Us?
Well, yeah, I'm crashing the party too here. Come on, I'll get the sleeping bags together.
And I have a brand new flashlight with brand new batteries.
What do you say, Janet?
Please, Mommy.
sleep out with Harold, huh?
Say yes.
All right.
Yay!
Could be just what Harold needs. Some genuine, unconditional love.
Thank you, Mommy. I love you. Unconditionally.
Tonight.
Tent's ready.
And I filled it with more water in case Harold needs some.
How about these sleeping bags? They ready to go?
Yeah, they're all present and accounted for. Ready to rumble?
What about Harold? Does he know we're coming?
Yeah, well, I told him the plan, and guess what? He lifted up his head.
All right, Harold.
Let's rock and roll.
Here we come, Harold.
Oh, wait. I gotta leave a note for your dad so he knows where we are. We want to make sure he bunks in with us.
You sleeping with us?
Well, you wouldn't want him to miss out on the adventure now, would you?
A Harold adventure. Tonight we're all gonna be together.
We sure are.
Yeah, all 5 of us, the whole family.
That's right. So why don't you guys go on? Harold's waiting for you.
All right.
Here we come, Harold.
You gotta help us, Natty. I think the time is near.
She's fighting a divorce. That means we have...
It was really fun being with Harold all night.
Yeah, winter's coming, isn't it?
Hope you didn't get too cold sleeping outside, sweetheart.
Nah, my fuzzy bag kept me warm.
Good.
Yeah, mine too. You guys sleep okay?
Yeah. Better than we have been. Harold, too, I think.
Yeah, you know, he usually perks up with the October air, right?
Yeah, I could hear those leaves falling off the trees.
You couldn't actually hear him.
Oh, it's that jungle sense I have. This weekend, we rake.
Can't wait.
Why don't you kids get showered and ready for school?
Can I wear my red sneakers to school?
As long as you don't wear them with the orange pants.
Mom, that's the whole fashion statement.
Go on, get dressed.
Let's not miss the bus.
I'll drive Mandible to school.
Okay, Tim, good idea. Let's get going, huh? Dr. Gordon said that Harold would tell us when his time had come.
You think it has? You think the kids know?
I think Tim does.
Trevor, we really have to say goodbye.
Pain is useless. There's no reason he has to go through it. Just wonder about the kids. I mean, should we do it when they're in school and tell them when they get home?
If you do that, I will walk out the door. When I was 8 years old, my mother took my cat on its last trip to the vet. When I came home from school, I couldn't find my little pal. I couldn't imagine what had happened. My mother said he ran away.
Maybe you should try to protect your feelings.
Wilma didn't care about my feelings. She just didn't want to have to go through another crying scene.
Oh,
For years, I beat myself up, blaming myself for treating the cat so badly that it ran away.
So when did you find out the real deal?
In one of Wilma's more sadistic moments, she told me what really happened. Though she managed to make it sound like the cat had died from terminal unhappiness caused by me.
I'm sorry, babe. One was a trip.
I just don't want that to happen to Tim and Amanda. We can't just spring it on them. That would be cruel. We've got to tell them.
I don't know the right way to do it. I just know the Dylan way.
Which is?
Well, when we have a problem, the family faces it together. Heads up, look it square in the eye, no secrets, no bull.
We'll all say goodbye.
Who's going away?